everybody, so today we're going to do a really fun video. We're going to talk about how to match hair extensions to your client's hair. So what we're going to be doing with Allison, as you can see, she's pretty blonde, but she does have some gold and yellow tones throughout her hair, and she also has a root smudge right now. To be honest, the extensions are pretty close to what she has. They're a little lighter, a little more yellow, where she's a little more orange. So what we're going to do is lift her out a little bit more, knock out all the rest of the brassiness. You guys have seen me do her hair 2 or 3 times already, and we're finally to the phase where we can knock out every single piece of brass and give her a nice icy blonde. So that's the goal with her hair, and then we will be toning these hair extensions to a nice icy blonde as well. These are 2 bags of tape-in hair extensions, and then we're also going to be adding in these pink hair extensions. We custom colored these, and I will tell you what I used on them to get them to this dusty rose color. And we're just going to put these throughout her hair mixed in with these to give it pops of that fun pink. So if you guys are interested in watching how we do this, stay tuned.
Okay, so right here I am mixing up Redken Flashlift with 20 volume and of course 1/8 ounce of olaplex. Now I am using 20 volume because her hair is already pretty light and I don't need it to be any lighter than it already is on the ends, so I'm going to be leaving the ends out. We are mainly trying to kick through the brass in her mid shaft and then the darkness in her roots, so I don't need to use more than 20 volume on her hair because she's already light and I don't want to break it off. I don't want to fry it. I want to keep it very healthy during this entire process. And right here I'm just showing you my parting. So I am doing a mohawk down the center, 2 sides, and then I'm going to flip her around so you can see right here. And I'm going to be doing a part down the middle, and I'm going to be weaving on a diagonal on each side. Okay, so I'm just going to start by doing fine baby lights around her face. So as you can see here, I have a small section above her ear, and I'm just going to work my way up this section. I'm not doing anything too fancy. It kind of depends on the thing I do, and that's the partings that I choose. So since this is just trying to kick through the warmth in her hair and the darkness in the root, I'm just kind of going up the hair, focusing on kicking that out. I'm doing very small subsections, and I'm just trying to get out all the warmth that I can because we are going for a very icy blonde with the pops of pink, which I think will be really fun. Now that I've done the sides and part of the mohawk, I flipped her around and I'm doing the money pieces around the face. And typically what I do is I take 2 thin sections right at the front of the hairline and I do 2 back-to-back slices, and that's going to give me a thicker money piece around the face. A lot of clients like it when it's brighter in that area because it makes them feel, I don't know, like a little brightened up and like they don't have any roots when they do a root smudge. So that's really nice. So as you can see here, I'm folding my foil, grabbing 1 more slice, and then after that I will just back-to-back highlight like normal. I mentioned before, I am now going on a diagonal up the back of the head. I really like to utilize my board in situations like this. I know I probably sound like a broken record because I use my board in every single video, but that is for a reason. It is amazing and it helps so much, especially when it comes to the back of the head. So as you can see here, I'm just feathering through that brass. Towards the bottom of her hair, she actually had a little more brass in the ends of her hair, so I'm going down all the way on some of these pieces, not all of them. It kind of just depends on how light she is, because like I said, the health of the hair is the most important thing. So if she is very light, I'm not going to feather bleach down there, but if she has brass down to the ends, I will. So it kind of just depends on the section of hair that I'm working with. Look at all those foils. Her head is going to be feeling very heavy before we rinse these out. I love seeing the final result after weaving. It's just like so satisfying. Most of the time, hair extensions that are blonde need to be purple shampooed or toned, depending on the desired result of your client's hair. So I like to take my purple shampoo, rub it in between both hands, and have an assistant help me at this part, and I'm just going to work it through the hair like so. Like kind of rubbing it through the hair, squishing it through. You want to make sure that you saturate it very well because hair extensions are usually pretty thick, and you want to make sure that you're not just getting the surface layer but getting really deep in there, because we want to make sure that the extensions match what we're doing to her own hair. Okay, so this is the last 10 to 15 minutes that her foils are processing, and I just mixed up a bleach wash, and I did Redken Flashlift 30 Volume and Angel Wash by Kevin Murphy, and this is what some people call like a glam bath. That's what I've seen going around social media, but it's really just a bleach wash, a bleach cocktail. So I am just going to saturate her ends in this, and this is just going to pop open that cuticle the last 10 minutes or so that it takes the toner really well and kicks out just any remaining yellow that's in her hair. So instead of balayaging or teasing the ends and letting it sit the whole time, I'm just doing the bleach wash the last 10 minutes because her ends are already light and it doesn't need to sit very long. So this is something I like to do when it just needs a little bit of a pop, a little bit of a lift. It works really great. Okay, and on most of my clients, I like to maxi wash after I take the foils out. This just gets all of the bleach residue out, kind of cleans their hair and gives us a fresh slate to start with for toning and root smudging. So I am using Kevin Murphy's maxi wash, and then I'm going to root her with the 7NA 6N Goldwell Colorance. And while that root smudge is sitting on her top, I am going to douse her ends in olaplex so that she is in a deep treatment while her roots are processing. Okay, and now I'm using a little bit of a cocktail on her ends with the toner, and it is shades EQ 9B, 9T, 9V, 9P. And these are 4 of my favorite shades in the 9 family, so I am just mixing them all together, and I'm just going to work it through her ends. I am hoping for a really icy blonde result, and I think this will do the trick. Okay, and after she's done being toned, I'm going to wash her with a little bit of a cocktail. Kevin Murphy's Angel Wash mixed with Kevin Murphy's Blonde Angel Shampoo. I'm going to mix those half and half, and then I'm going to mix the conditioners together, and I'm going to do the Angel Rinse with the Blonde Angel treatment. And I like to mix half and half with my shampoo and conditioner because it gives the client a little extra toning and a little extra pigment. And then I'm going to let her sit in the Angel Mask for 10 minutes to hydrate her ends. Ah, look how beautiful this color is. It blends so well. Now that she's all blow dried, we are going to place her extensions, and I am just placing the blondes in a bricklay pattern, and then I'm randomly placing the pink ones to give her that pop of pink throughout. This is a fun way to give your client pops of color without having to color their actual hair. And for the pink, I used Matrix, light pink, and peach, and it was the perfect mixture. It made like a dusty, pinky rose gold. So, so pretty, and it's going to give her blonde just that extra oomph and make her feel so sassy. So I'm just placing these tape-ins. I didn't go in depth on how I place them. If you guys want a video on tape-in placement, blending, all of that fun stuff, please leave it in the comments below if you would be interested in that, because I think that would be a fun video to do. Just a little side note, I know that my own extensions in the back of my head look so ratchet right now. This was the end of like an 11-hour workday, and by the end of the day, I haven't brushed my hair. I'm usually sweaty from running around all day, so my hair usually looks like a hot mess, so no judgments there. Okay, so now I'm just going to give her some beach wave curls, and then we're going to throw a fun boho braid into her hair. And I love doing curls on extensions because they just hold so well and it's just so beautiful. This is, of course, my favorite curling iron, the Babyliss 1 1/4 inch. I will link that in the description box below. And of course, like always, you can find all of my color formulas used in this video in the description box below, as well as outfit details on what I wore. Not that I look particularly great in this video, but people always ask, so I list them in the box below. You can usually find everything you need to know there, as well as like my contact info, my socials, all of that fun stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on my next one.
Alright you guys, thanks for watching today's video. I hope you learned a little something. This was not a beauty school series video, it was just an educational video. I want to hear your input, what you want to learn in the future, so let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks guys.